We have arrived at Mibu Village. I can compare this location most to the fishing village in the Bloodborne DLC, but it's not nearly as difficult. You can actually run right through this if you wanted. But this place is full of undead that will come back to life when you kill them, and there's a lot of these guys, and like a lot of them will respawn in just a pocket at once.
Oh my god, there is a lot.
But again, they die in like one hit.
Yeah, I was about to say. Look like babies. Adult babies, that is.
Now this area has the next major boss. And yet, a mini-boss in the area I consider one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Oof. That is the most From Software thing I've ever heard.
This guy's kind of amazing, though. So everyone in the village got fucked up and corrupted. This is the one guy who managed to avoid it, but he just went normally insane.
I really wish you would have greeted him as a basket. Hello, basket. Oh, yes, hello.
You said hello, thank God.
あんた、何か聞きたいことがあるのかい？ただ、すまねえが、ほら、このままカゴかぶったままでいさせてくれ。
I can't really get a good angle on this and still be able to hear him.
この村はどうなっている？オラにもよくわからねえ。気づいたらみんなおかしくなっちまってた。オラもずっと頭がぼーっとしていたんだけども。 ゲーゲー吐いたら目が覚めたんだ。
After I heard.
喉が渇いてたくさんお酒を飲んだからな。きっとそれで吐いちまったんだ。神主様が時々お酒を振る舞ってくださるんだ。ただな、お酒を飲むと喉が渇いちまう。
So a big theme of the game is water. The village is right by a little lake and a river. Sounds like something's up with that water.
Maybe it's a salt pond.
Maybe you should be drinking fresh water, damn it.
I keep drinking from the ocean and I don't know what's going on.
Keep drinking the dirt, it's not working.
ただ、みんな火を怖がる。頭がぼーっとしてるときは、オラもそうだった。なかなか消えない日、今思い出してもゾッとする。
This tiny candle, though, I'm okay.
漁師の犬彦のやつが松ヤニを燃やして家に立てこもってたんだ。
Basket Boy's got a lot of lore.
He talks a lot. Inuhiko is another reference to Bloodborne. Him using burning pine resin.
あいつにはお酒をあげないのさ。その犬彦の家はどこだ？池の向こう側さ。どん詰まりに犬彦の家がある。
He looks like a slug from this angle.
Try being a slug. I think it'll make you safer than a basket.
川沿いに遡った先、水源に近いお社にいらっしゃるぞ。神主様はおっしゃってた。皆で都人になろうぞってな。お酒をたくさん飲めば都人になれるってさ。
What the?
Anyway, as I was saying.
Somebody was having a bad day.
行っちまうのかい。オラはここでカゴにこもってるよ。辛抱せねえ。
Starts licking the candle wax.
Oh.
あんた、ただ、そうか、オラ。
Alright, we'll leave him here to worry and rot and die.
Baskets don't die, silly.
They do rot.
I'll give you that one.
There are a few collectibles around here. This is the lake. We can swim around in it, but I want to clear the dry area first. There's really only one enemy type you need to worry about, and they're these tiny old women. Because they run after you very fast and then knock you to the ground and stab you. Also, watch out for any Sakura petals, because zombies climb up out of the ground at those spots.
Oh, perfect. At least their graves are nice and decorated.
The problem is, there's an area here that's just littered with them.
I felt like when you first saw that area, it was a big old, like, ah, come on moment.
Well, no, because that was the area where I was introduced to the zombies coming out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
This is an almost useless little house, but there is a rooster on the roof.
Better murder it.
That was a jumble.
God damn, with roosters this big, no one should ever go hungry.
Well, they're not eating, they're just drinking. Those little old women. They're grapplers.
Yeah. What's their weapon?
Just a little knife.
Oh, okay. Looked like a shoehorn or something.
I'll make you fit, damn it.
Here's the area, right under a big sakura tree. And there are items next to the tree. One of them you really want. I got grabbed.
These little women are not the items.
Get it? It's a gourd seed. There's also a Taro troop here with a bell.
Uh-oh.
I tried to go around, I ended up just falling in the lake. There are a bunch of man-eating fish in here.
Whoa! You got that right.
They're not really dangerous, though, honestly.
No Jack and Daxter insta-kill fish.
They just nip on you. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, certainly.
I think it's just the fish seeing me. That was a rooster.
They come after you and then flop on shore. And die, and then you get the points for it. Genius move, Wolf.
There's nowhere else for the experience to go. That's not a way around. This is an outlet from when you come this way on the dry land.
Those arrows still the fish?
Yeah, they can see you for a while. I'm gonna have to go back up where the boats are. You can get around the Taro troop. He might see you. You're gonna have to rush it. This would probably be a good place for a gachi. Nice one, dumbass. This would probably be a good place for a gachi and sugar.
Are you gonna use one?
I don't need to. I'm confident enough.
You're too cool for Gachi and Sugar.
I just don't want Big Boy to see me. I think he was completely naked.
No, he had a thong. I saw it. I paid very close attention.
You know, those nice flesh-colored thongs. Ghoul flesh thongs. There's also a bunch more troops up here with hammers. They're all facing away, though, so this area is pretty easy to stealth and clear out, as long as you're slow and methodical. Now, funny thing about this place, this is a little farm. Those are all plants on the ground. I thought they were like beer bottles, so I was afraid to touch them and alert everyone. But if you come up here, this is another place where you can get some sake. This is different from the other stuff, because all the sake we've gotten before is unfiltered.
This one's a bit cleaner. Oh.
Only guy I'm worried about alerting is the Taro troop. And these guys don't really alert anyone around them. If anything, they'll just see you hitting someone else. Like, he sees it. He's got poor eyesight, so let's go around.
Just hear the grunts of pain. Ah, Bob's dying again. It's the third time today.
Oh, how did he not see me? Interestingly, this is one area out of only a few in Mibu Village where the villagers don't respawn when you kill them.
How do you tell? I mean, typically the rule is like super big boys and bosses and stuff don't respawn, but how do you tell when just normal-ass enemies don't respawn? Is there a way of knowing, or to just some of them not?
And in this area, some of them just don't. I guess it's only in places with grass. Like, if you die or sit at a sculptor's idol, then yeah, the enemies will respawn, but just in general as you're going around.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about sitting at a sculptor's idol.
No, in Mibu Village, they just dig themselves back out of the ground when you kill them.
Right, okay, I get it.
Except at the farm.
Okay.
Alright, we've reached the river. I have two paths I can take. The path up the river is sort of a shortcut, but the dry path takes me to that mini-boss.
Take the dry path.
I will. I want to clear out this little house.
Pre-recorded Thorn. Do what I say.
Damn, she saw me. And she grabbed me.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Oh my god.
Very nearly got me.
1 HP. Up.
Damn it. Oh well. Now, people have mentioned the ceramic shards are meant to be treated more like the pebbles from Bloodborne in that you throw them directly at enemies, not past them.
Oh.
Because otherwise they're very hard to aim. But I like using them to distract enemies by throwing near them. Because if you can target an enemy, chances are they'll see you when they turn around. But if you can hit the wall behind them, you can sometimes be in cover at the same time.
It's the Metal Gear instincts. You don't unlearn them.
Yeah. I mean, I unlearned all the Dark Souls instincts to play this game, but...
Well, those are Dark Souls instincts.
I wanted to grab the Spirit Emblem first. Not gonna rest just yet. Don't want to bring everyone back. I wanted to go around, find any items that I missed. Most of these were just lamps, though, so there weren't any items. But there is this side path. This actually leads down to the hunter that Basket Man was talking about. Son of a bitch.
It's okay, it's just one fella. Up, two fellas.
Red fella, blue fella.
One fella, two fella, red fella, blue fella. Sounds like a shunt, like a... What the fuck is that? Never mind.
Dr. Seuss, the guy we're referencing?
Yeah, Dr. Seuss. Let's go with that. The famous mid-2000s Caribbean rapper Dr. Seuss.
Are you thinking Sean Paul?
Sean Paul, yes. Thank you.
Famously inspired by Dr. Seuss.
Of course.
Ah, well. So we reached Ikuhiko, the hunter's house. He's long dead, he's kind of been burned to death, but we can collect some of his pine resin.
Kind of.
We can use that to continue the prosthetic weapon upgrade tree into some new fire weapons. But once you reach his house, a bunch of guys dig themselves out of the ground and start hunting you.
Okay.
I might be able to sneak past them, though. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd better be able to. I don't know if you'd be able to take them all out.
You can also run past them. They're not exactly agile. They do seem sad, though.
Go on.
Now, like I mentioned last time, because the enemies respawn but keep giving you experience and money, this is a pretty decent grinding spot. It's not a lot of experience and money, but it does add up. That is an item, okay. I want to be absolutely clear I've got everything before I continue. Now, sadly, this is where Jinzaimon's story ends, right at this spot.
Oh no.
忍び殿か。あの調べに気を取
I
る
did not see the wall.
深くを取り申した。
On my liver.
しかと聞こえる。きっとこの先にあの
If you pay close attention, you can finally hear the shamisen.
I hear it. Oh my gosh, it was real all along.
わしを待っておったのじゃな。
It's not an intricate piece she's playing, she's kind of just warming up. So, another basket person. Now I'm trying to do something. Unfortunately, it's something that got patched out, so it's not in here. But yeah, she is the mini-boss. If you run past her, she immediately gets mad and attacks you.
Oh!
And she's a ghost. She deals a lot of damage, she's very fast. She's hard to read. She's one of the hardest bosses for me.
Jump in the river to avoid her!
You can't do that, she doesn't follow you.
Oh.
Good reason to do that. Right at the end of the river, there's some divine grass in a chest. So after resetting the area, let's actually learn a bit about Orin of the Water. So because she is a ghost, she is an apparition-type enemy. So you can't use Divine Confetti to get some more damage on her. She's one of the few where you don't need to, though. She's not like the Headless. She will take damage normally, it's just not a lot of damage. And she's very sad about something.
なぜ泣く。
悲しいのです。
Thank God.
何が悲しい。
今頃は作座様。どこにどうしてございましょう。それがわからぬのが。
Unfortunately for her, there's no Lord Sakuza in the game.
会えずとも、せめて知りたい。
Is there any lore about him, or did she just kind of make him up?
As far as we can tell, he might be related to Jinzaimon because he is a samurai, and samurai are usually in the employ of someone. And that's how he got attracted to Orin and heard her, but otherwise we know nothing else about Lord Sakuza. And I'm just gonna be honest about it, but she doesn't think I'm being honest.
あなたも嘘つき。どうして皆隠すのですか。
Oh!
And the battle begins.
And the battle ends. Oh, wait.
Very nearly. So the problem with her, she attacks very fast and it'd be hard to read it. I want to teleport out to show some other things with her. And also because I just plain don't want to fight her. Now what I'm trying to do here, in early patches of the game, you could jump on her and kick her, and that would actually cause the backstab emblem to pop up, and you could take out one of her death blows right away. That got patched out. Which is sad, because otherwise, I really can't beat her.
Welcome to a 99% playthrough of Sekiro.
No, I will beat her. I just can't beat her as I am equipped right now.
But damn it, you're gonna try!
I'm gonna try.
そうですね
Shit, you're right.
People have also pointed out, as long as you perfectly deflect a blow, it doesn't matter how full your posture meter gets, you will never break your posture. Unfortunately, because of how quickly she attacks, I rarely get the deflections just right, and I end up doing this fight a lot, but even with all that practice, it doesn't quite add up for me, unfortunately. I did kind of find a way you can cheese her a little bit. It's not super reliable, because it never worked. This is another boss where you can kind of just run around. Like at this point, when she lifts her sword up in the air and then starts whipping around at you, as long as you keep running away and are running backwards and not to the side too much, she'll keep missing you. And then you can dash in and get a hit on her. God damn it. That one pissed me off.
Aha, I am back!
But what really sucks about her, because she's a ghost, a lot of the time she just decides, I'm gonna go intangible and you can't hit me.
そうですね
No pattern to it, huh? Jesus!
No, it's just most of the time, you can't hit her. So it's really hard to beat her.
隠すのですね
It turns out the secret with Orin is that she's another descendant of the Okami clan, and there's a weapon in the game that they're weak against. So I'm gonna have to come back here with that weapon. This is me showing the quote-unquote cheese that I figured out. Because after she does an attack, she is still tangible and you can hit her.
Is it much of a cheese if it didn't work?
It's as close as I got, so I'm counting it.
It's the ingredients to cheese. It's the milk, the other stuff in cheese.
It just never fermented is a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't get anywhere close this attempt.
隠すのです
It took me many tries before I gave up, and after a point, someone else finally got Dragonrot. So I figured that's a good point to end this attempt for now.
Before you get obsessed, yeah.
On the plus side, because someone else has Dragonrot, I can finally find a cure for it.
Ooh.
You remember earlier, Emma wanted me to find Dragonrot blood, but the only other person that had Dragonrot had already died.
お主もか
But now that this guy has it, I can collect blood from him, and she can find a cure now.
何にしやす血をもらう
Just gonna wipe that off your chest. Or wipe it off my face, thank you.
これを
If you look, it's like... Doesn't even look like blood, it looks like pus.
Okami殿
手に入れた
血の塊です
I've obtained one. Wipe.
見せてください物資殿
I have one blood.
血の色がわずかによどんで
Our blood is usually orange.
だがこれ
足りるか。
おそらくはこれで流害の調べを進めます。
Allow me to look away while you sit at a sculptor's idol.
解を得ていること期待していてください。ではまた。
I do also have the gourd seed, I'll give her that in a second. An hour later.
待っていました。
わかったのか。
はい、解を得ました。流害の
I've been
源、
sitting here. I didn't see you do shit.
血のよどみです。
何故血がよどむ。
I looked in my robe and found it.
たとえ海星の力が
Happens.
尽きていたとしても
My robes are just coated with papers.
代わりの
It's the only way to
力
keep warm.
どこかから奪っているのでしょう。
流害になったものからか。
おそらくは流害になった者は人が人として生きるための当たり前の力を奪われています。故に血がよどむの
That's spooky. For you to be invincible, you will literally suck the life from the people around
奪
you.
ったものを返せばいい。
And not even in a vampire way, it's like breathing.
Bleh.
Ah! But now we can actually cure it. So we collected a few of Dragon Blood samples. Those are things that if you just use them normally, they'll recover a little bit of your resurrection power. And they can also allow you to use another resurrection node if you just died. But the big thing for them is at the Sculptor's Idol, you can sacrifice one and then everyone in the game who has Dragonrot will be cured.
治すことが叶わず
Oh, wow.
助かる者
Just for getting rid of a sculptor's idol?
そうか。
You don't get rid of the Sculptor's Idol, you use one of the Dragon Blood samples.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood there.
It would suck if you had to use a Sculptor's Idol.
では
That'd be an interesting mechanic, though. Like, find one where you better make sure you don't want to use that sculptor's idol anymore. Until you're left with one. Then the game gets on super ultra nightmare bullshit mode.
And remember, for the most part, you don't need to worry about people with Dragonrot. It's just a lot of them have side quests, and if they have it, the side quests can't continue. Their other functions continue, though, like all the merchants are fine.
お前さん、どうやら古い記憶が目覚めたようじゃな。
I just thought of something. Does this guy's carved Buddha collection get bigger as the game goes on?
No, that would be a cool detail if it did, though.
Yeah.
見えたものは己のうちに留めておくもんじゃ。
仏師殿はそこの仏で何かが見えたのか。
お前さん、人の話を聞いてたか。
どうなのだ。
炎じゃ。
炎。
何をそ
They scared me and I got thirsty. Does it mean anything?
一面の足名を焼き尽くすような炎。
それは。
この話はしまいじゃ。
Maybe you should put your face near a flame. I'll clear some of that up. But now he's cured, we can finally get drunk with him.
うまそうな茶じゃ。もらうとするか。しみれ。こいつは飲んでると。
You tasted like this too.
思い出す。
エマ殿の父上とは。
道元。あいつは希代のクス師だった。そしてからくりにも明るい。いや、からくりバカの息か。人、ふざけた
Devices, contraptions, and perhaps even doohickeys.
お前さんの
He had them aplenty. He had them galore.
どういうことだ。
腕を失ったわしに道元が作ってくれた。
Oh, Dogen made our prosthetic.
お前さんの左腕にあるそいつをな。もっとも
But I gave it to you, so thank me first.
You got it.
幾度も幾度も作り直してくれた。
どうした？
忍び義手をまともに動かす修練じゃと言ってな。エマにせがまれ、駒やら何やら掘らされたものじゃ。そうしたことを重ね、忍びの牙と呼べる代物となった。
Did Emma like playing with shurikens then?
忍び義手
Was she just secretly a very troubled child?
道元の忘れ
Kid's got to do something before the internet.
忘れがたみ。
随分と経つ。
This is shit.
忍びを捨てたわしじゃが、それだけは捨てられなんだわ。
We'll give him some more later.
からくり筒が仕込まれていれば、筒薬と組み合わせ、お前さんの忍び義手の牙をさらに研ぎ澄ますことができる。使えそうな筒薬を見つけたら、
I don't think every character that can say something with sake will have dialogue for every type of sake. But I think the sculptor is one of the few that does. Unfortunately, the sculptor doesn't work for free, so even though I've got the materials, I do also need to give him money.
And you got no money.
I can make the loaded spear, though. There's a few things that the spear's used for. It's mostly for ripping off armor, and for one very bizarre use in a boss. But next time we will continue through Mibu Village. We're still going to skip Orin for a while, but we will be heading to the major boss of the area. It's actually not a very hard boss, but after that we're going to continue with that side story with the doctor, Dojun, I think his name was. The creepy guy surrounded by the zombies. There's more stuff we can do with him now.